Slater Crusaders, welcome to our special America Divided, the Racism Hustle. I want to kick off our special with our very own Rob Smith. He is the author of the upcoming book, Always a Soldier, Service, Sacrifice, and Coming Out as America's Favorite Black Gay Republican. Rob, how are you, brother?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good to talk to you. So I just want to throw it to you. Like, where's your head at with all this, man? What are you seeing?
Man, okay, so my like a lot of Americans, my head has been in a really crazy place over the last couple of weeks. We have had the riots. We've seen, I think, the best and worst of America in the past couple of weeks, because obviously the riots and everything was the worst. It was hard to watch American cities being destroyed. As you guys all know, I went down to Minneapolis early last week. I started a GoFundMe to help rebuild Minneapolis and the small businesses that were destroyed during the riots. We raised $125,000. So if anybody's still watching, nice. You can go to that now. It's at all my social media handles at Rob Smith Online. So I went down there and I was on the ground in Minneapolis, and what I saw was absolute destruction, Mike. It was like being in a third world country. And I've been to war. I've been to Iraq. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. So seeing that destruction was rough. Seeing all of America so divided was rough. But on the flip side, I went to the memorial for George Floyd, and there's an area where people interact and where people are coming together as a community, and where everybody's talking and going through their emotions and what they have to say. I saw church members that had come together to feed the community that now no longer has a grocery store, no longer has a pharmacy, no longer has all of these things. So when I say that you're seeing the best and worst of America, you're seeing that we obviously have a very long way to go in terms of race relations. And this was a very intense moment that we have all just gone through, that we're all still going through right now. But I see the future for America and the future for Americans coming together. And I want to focus a little bit on that positivity, on Americans coming together in spite of all this and after all this, because Mike, I believe in the promise of America. I'm doing everything that I'm doing right now because I love America and I love this country and I want to see this country work. We have to find a way to come together and move forward as Americans after this.
I hate how the media, it's so easy for the media to stand in front of something burning and it's easy for other people then to characterize that as America and our future. Yeah. But no one ever talks about the business owners and the people stepping up at the moment. Like, that's a beautiful story. Did you get a chance to talk to any business owners, or did they all flee because their places were on fire?
No, I did get to talk to a couple of business owners. I talked to one business owner and one local, and one lady's story that I'll share. Her name is Mary. Mary, her business wasn't necessarily affected by the riots because she wasn't in Minneapolis, there's this street, it's called Lake Street. And that's where everything had been destroyed. So Mary wasn't on that street, but Mary is unafraid to go to her thrift store that she owns and to reopen because she doesn't know when there's going to be more unrest. So I talked to her. We're going to help her out via the GoFundMe. But a lot of people, honestly, a lot of these small business owners have fled. There's some really great stories about some GoFundMes helping other small business owners, which is great. But Mike, what I saw with my own two eyes, and I think that you have seen some of that video that has been broadcast out on the first, because I shot some stuff when I was down there. What I saw will take decades to rebuild. Affordable housing complexes burned down. Target, Walgreens, AutoZone, small businesses. It's really, really bad, and it's going to take a really long time to build up.
Yep, and the media will be long gone before.
The media will be long gone. And the irritating thing to me about this entire thing, Mike, is that the media ran cover for these riots. The mainstream media doesn't show the Black lives that were lost during these riots. People like David Dorn, people like Officer Patrick Underwood, all of the small business owners who are also Black that had their lives and livelihood destroyed. These people are running cover for this. Okay. And it's a sad commentary on where our American media stands right now, that our wonderful viewers can't count on the Fox, not the Fox, but the CNNs and the MSNBCs and all that stuff to get those stories out.
Slater Crusaders, thanks for watching The First on YouTube. If you want more, like, subscribe. We got plenty.